What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mint and we're back again with another video. I've come across 3 projects that have yet to launch, and after doing further research, I think that they have great potential to become blue chip contenders. With Immutable X, because it is a new marketplace, there's going to be a lot of projects coming in that may not pass the validity check. For that reason, they could potentially fail. Being able to weed out the BS projects with the good contenders and the potential blue chips is where you're going to make your 100x gains. So with this video, I want to dive into 3 projects I came across that I think have the potential to become great projects in Immutable X, and they have still yet to be launched. So everyone here has the opportunity to get whitelisted, get in on the mint, and a fair chance getting into these new projects. The first project I want to talk about is IMX Orcs. This is a 10,000 profile picture project that essentially displays a lot of orcs. This gives me a lot of Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, World of Warcraft vibes, really cool art, and they have some utility in the form of creating an NFT-based game with this project. So once again, definitely do your own research with this. There hasn't been any updates on the game or any beta testing, but I still believe that there is some hope with this project. Essentially, they're going to be giving everyone the opportunity to mint an orc, and then you will be airdropped certain weapons that will be used for your orc to level up. You will then be airdropped or given the possibility to mint an elf, and then once the game is launched, the elves will fight the orcs, and the outcome is still to be determined. I really do like the artwork here. It's got a nice touch to it, really dark and different. They're starting at only 0.06 ETH, and the mint date is still to be determined. So I would mention to join the Discord, follow up on updates on Twitter, and get integrated with the community. Here we can see the roadmap that they're essentially going to be creating the orcs first. Mints will go live, then all holders will be airdropped. The weapons will have varying degrees of rarity, and those weapons will be used with the orcs to essentially level them up. By leveling up your orc, you will essentially have a more profound orc that you could also resell for a higher value. It all comes down to utility of this project. It's going to be used for a game. The game has still not been created, so that is the only red flag I see. But after going to the Discord and talking to the community, I do see a lot of commitment from the team and the developers. So it'll be really interesting to see how this plays out. Another thing to take note is that this is not a fully doxed team. They are non, which is not the worst, but sometimes being a doxed team does help. So definitely do your own research, but I still think that great things could come with IMX Orcs. Taking a look at their Twitter account, you can see that they have about 4,000 followers, recently created with 120 tweets. There's a lot of activity here, so it definitely helps to see community engagement. And then going over to their Discord, you can pretty much see that they have everything on their project outlined in the announcements. I do recommend everyone, before going to a project, to go into the Discord to communicate with the team, see what everyone's talking about, and just get a good feel for what the status of the project is. The next project I want to talk about is Catz. And oh boy, I really like this project. It passes everything I want to check on about an NFT. They have a fully doxed team, a good roadmap, and a lot of potential for utility down the road. I also really like the art behind this project. And once again, the mint date is still TBD, so I recommend joining the Discord and following their Twitter just to keep up to date. The team is fully doxed, and here you can actually go through all of the individuals who are a part of the project. And one of the biggest deals is that their artist, Dino Tomic, is actually a professional artist that worked with some of the top celebrities. He's worked with The Weeknd, Snoop Dogg, Sway Lee, and if you go over to his Instagram account, you can see that he has 890,000 followers. This guy's legit. He's not going to want to ruin his credibility by being a part of a sketchy project, so that alone gives me confidence that this is not a rug pull. This project also has a lot of community engagement and involvement. They do not push spamming or inviting to grow their Discord. Their Discord was grown organically, and in just a few days, it went from 400 members to over 7,000. And this was all done without spamming the groups, getting invites, and no use of bots. The artwork itself is really cool, and I just see a lot of potential with this project altogether. Here's the roadmap lined out. You can see there's the creation of the Catz. There's going to be a lot of competitions and engagement with the community, as well as donations. Down the road, there's going to be merch, as well as the opportunity to breed your cats, 3D drops, as well as whitelisting opportunities for future holders. Also, this comes in at a mint of 0.08 ETH, so not the most expensive, and supply is capped at 80. Not a lot of supply either. This gives the project a much easier chance of mooning right off the bat. If we jump into their Twitter, you can see they have 5,693 followers. And this was just a couple hundred a few days ago. So, they've grown quite a bit, have a lot of engagement with their community here. And then hopping into the Discord, see they have 8,324 members. Once again, this was not a mass spam community. This was all organically grown. No invite wars, and they launched just a few days ago. So in a week, organically grown to this many members is a very good indication of the demand of the project. The last project I want to touch on is Moonshot Garage Project. And I really like this project because this is the first of its kind on Immutable X. What essentially Moonshot Garage Project is, it's a NFT Launchpad gateway. So essentially, it's very similar to what is currently on Ethereum, the Doge Pound, Space Punks Clubs, their Launchpad, NFT Launchpads. The sole purpose of the Launchpad is to incubate and help new projects grow and launch onto Immutable X. Moonshot Garage Project is the first of its kind. They were given approval by the Immutable X team to proceed with their project. And so basically what that's going to allow them to do is it will give Moonshot Garage Project holders the ability to get early access to new projects, whitelists, perks, and other airdrops of that nature. You'll be able to mint up to 5 per wallet, and the price is going to go for 0.08 ETH. And the date for minting is going to be in 218 hours. So that's going to be next Saturday, October 23rd, I believe at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You might have to double check on that, but roughly it should be in about 9 days. Following down, we can see their roadmap, and man, they have a lot going on. This is what really sold me over here, is that, upon launching the project, by being a Launchpad alone already indicates that they are trying to stick around for the long run. They will need to dox new projects coming into Immutable X, and especially if they're going to be applying for the Launchpad, you will be doxed to some degree because you're not going to want to put a sketchy project on your Launchpad because it will hurt the credibility of Moonshot Garage Project. Along with their Launchpad creation, they're going to have a lot of updates in their roadmap. It's very complete. You can see that they're going to have a metaverse down the road where you're going to be able to use your NFT to explore. They're also going to have the next gen of NFTs in a 3D version. And I'm sure that if you're a holder of this NFT, you're going to get exclusive access to a lot of their drops in the future, as well as having exclusive access to the projects that are going to be on their Launchpad. So think about it like this. If Immutable X is going to be the next marketplace for new NFTs, everyone's going to be rushing to Immutable X. All the new projects that are going to be coming to Immutable X will essentially get instant volume and a lot of potential right off the bat. Maybe a lot of them will fail, but initially, short term, a lot of them will see gains. If they go through this Launchpad, you will have the opportunity to get in first. This is one of the easiest ways to make money in both crypto and NFTs, by being an early seed investor, and this project is giving you the opportunity to do just that. And as you can see here on 2022, they have a lot more going down. They're going to be introducing a token, which is going to be the Moon coin. And a lot of projects today are now incorporating utility tokens to provide further value, providing passive income, utility in their metaverse, or even setting up something for their game. There's a lot to do with this project. They have a lot of support, and they're very, very new. Here you can see that their team is semi-fully doxed. Some of these individuals have their LinkedIn profile, so you can definitely put a face to the person. Some of them, they don't, but still, that is a good effort. And if they're going to be on Immutable X, I'm sure there's going to be some degree of doxing done by the Immutable X team to make sure that there's no sketchy activity going on. FAQs are going to be on here as well, so if you have any questions regarding the project, go see into it. They're only going to have 5,100 astronauts off the get-go, so right there, that's a supply squeeze waiting to happen, and I think if you can get in on Mint, you're going to see some great gains to come. Hopping over to their Twitter, you can see that they have about 3,000 followers. This is still in the very early stages of the project, but they have quite a lot of engagement. You can see who's communicating with the project team. A lot of information is also here on their Twitter account, and I definitely recommend to give them a follow just to stay in tune with the project itself. Here, if we go over to their Discord, they're sitting at about 2,095 members. And remember, this was all organically raised. I really like a project's Discord if they're kind of on the lower end, but a lot of people are active. So, if they have 3,000 members, but 1,500 or 2,000 online, that's a good sign. 70,000 members and 3,000 online indicates a lot of bots. This shows a really active community, a lot of people actively engaging with each other, and the developers of this project are also very engaged with the community itself. Here you can get a lot more information. I definitely recommend you to join the Discord and stay up to date with any updates. Well, that's all I had for today, folks. Remember, a lot of volume is going to be moving into Immutable X in the coming months. If there's not a lot of projects now, and these are the first ones coming in with good value, get in early, ride the wave, and you should be in a good place. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification to stay updated with any new videos, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.